First, the share of Americans who are certain that God exists has fallen from 71% in 2007 down to 63% now. Why?
It is not only Western countries throughout the world. It is rising everywhere in the world, including Gulf countries. Where I considered that, the Gulf countries, especially Saudi Arabia, it is the heart of Tawheed. I was shocked. It was in 2014. They asked me to give a lecture on atheism. Does God exist? I was shocked. In Saudi Arabia, in Jamiat al-Imam, where I consider one of the best Islamic universities, to give a talk on atheism. And then I realized that the people told me that even in the Gulf countries, there are, and previously, according to me, when a person from Saudi Arabia or from the Gulf country went to America or went to Western countries, the chances that they would deviate from the deen would be maybe 1 or 2%. That's it. But nowadays, the chances are more than 25%.
Is there any evidence that is reaching the Muslim world as well, and that people are?
Well, as I was saying, I hear evidence from Iran, from Egypt, from Saudi Arabia, from individuals who say, yes, there's now quite a substantial groundswell of anti-religious, anti-Islamic opinion.
وهذا هو المتوقع للإلحاد في الجزيرة العربية التي زعمت واشنطن بوست أنه 6%. إن صح هذا 6%، يعني إذا كان عدد السكان حوالي 20 مليون اللي يسمونهم مواطنين أو نحوها، فالعدد معناه 1.25 مليون تقريبا. عدد مخيف مرعب. لكن بملاحظة بعد ما يكتبونه في الإنترنت وبعض الأمور يتداولونها، تبين أن في هناك شيء من السذاجة، والكثير منها عبارة عن رد فعل للكنيسة النجدية وعقليتها أو لا عقليتها، لا يمكن توصف بالعقل الواقع، بل هي من البلادة والجمود.
Just before it closed, it was seeing just 50 people turn up for Sunday services. Statistics show church attendance overall is dropping by about 1% year after year.
Yes, the fastest growing religion in America is no religion at all. Atheism is booming. Praise Jesus.
In this video, I'm going to clearly show the current values and statistics about atheism and non-belief in Canada and the United States. So when is atheism going to win out? Let's take a look at the data. And we're going to start with the big picture. This first chart is from the United States. It's people who believe that God exists and have no doubts about it by year of birth. The tallest line there is from 1910, and it looks like 70 to 73% of people born in that year believe in God. If we look to the birth year of 1990, it's just a little over 40%. Let's take a look at Canada. A very similar chart. Religious or spiritual beliefs, are they very important in life by year of birth? If we look at 1915, about 62% agreed yes to this. People born in 1985, it's about 20%. So what we're looking at over these two charts is that religious belief is not hereditary. It looks like the younger generation simply are not believers in religion or gods. It's just not important to them. It looks like the future of religious belief is going to be generational replacement. Older people are not going to become atheists and leave their religions, but the younger people will never start in the first place. Let's look at people's religious beliefs. The question was, my religious beliefs are very important to me. In 2000, 70% agree. 2017, 49%. That's a drop of 21% in 17 years. Let's move on to some American numbers. And these numbers come from Gallup poll, which has been recording information from surveys since 1948. We're going to look at a comparison between 1997 and 2017, so we can look at a 20-year difference. The first one, at present time, do you think religion as a whole is increasing its influence on American life or losing its influence? Increasing its influence. Over 20 years, 12% less. Losing its influence, a 15% increase, from 56% up to 73%. How important would you say religion is in your own life? Let's compare over 20 years. 9% less agree that religion is very important to them. Not very important, a 13% increase. What is your religious preference? Are you Protestant, Roman Catholic, Mormon, Jewish, Muslim, another religion, or no religion? Over the 20 years, Protestant Christians fell by 15%. down to 38% from 53%. What's impressive are the nuns. The nuns went from 9% up to 20%, an increase of 11. Do you believe in God? A very simple question. We're going to compare from 1967 to 2017. 50 years ago, 98% believed in God. 2017, 87%, down 11%. But what's really interesting are the people who say they don't believe in God. 50 years ago, 1% agreed with that. Now we have 12% of the population saying they don't believe. So this chart here shows a summary of people identifying as Christian or nuns from 1948 all the way up to 2017. We can see in the top the Christians are gradually falling, and at the bottom the percentage of people who are non-religious, or the nuns, increasing. Now, if we take that data and add some trend lines and project into the future, it looks like Christians will reach 50% of the population a little bit after the year 2100. However, it looks like the last 20 years, the rate of religion declining is increasing, and the rate of the non-religious is increasing. So if we only take the last 20 years and plot some trend lines, it looks a little bit different. Now it looks like Christians will become 50% of the population in about 25 years, somewhere around 2042. In the year 2055, it looks like the non-religious and the religious will be equal numbers. So those are the projections. Do I think they're accurate? Well, I think they're conservative. If you are an isolated atheist and you don't have people around you to share ideas about religion and non-belief, your lack of belief may be lonely. For many people new to atheism, discovering a vibrant community of people who share their values, beliefs, outlook on life, and even their worldview is a wonderful experience. Who doesn't want everyone around them to support them and agree with their beliefs? The good news is, belief in religion is falling away and people are leaving churches in droves.